And hello, hello. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I still have morning voice.
Donna's still trying to clear her morning voice out.
Excuse me. She just woke me up. I was sound asleep. Actually, my husband's alarm clock woke me up like an hour and a half ago because they're going back down to Miami for another tournament, part two, day two of the tournament. I'm not going to go. I have to work.
Now, are your daughters on the same team or they play for different teams?
No, they're on the same team. They're only 11 months apart.
Okay. No, I just didn't know, like, if because of their age difference or grades, they play different.
They can play up to a certain like so many months. So yes, I did. Your espresso's done. Donna, did you wash my espresso? I went to the shower. He made it. I just had to watch it. So, anyways, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. And hold on, I'm just going to mute myself for a second.
Okay. All right, guys. Good morning. Let me just pop out. I didn't pop out my chat this morning, did I? And then we'll just welcome you guys on and see who's here and joining us for the morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Yeah, it's Sunday morning, and thank God the sun is shining. Sun for sun, I'll take it. Because it's been miserable. That dirty, ugly, overcasty. So today it's nice. The sun is out, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
I remember one time when I lived up in Boston, lived there my whole life, but I think there was like a month and a half where we had no sun. Awful.
Yeah, that's usually January. All right. Good morning, hot mess thrifter in the house. First one in. Thank you.
I love that name. I use that name all the time. I'll say, this is a hot mess. She was a hot mess. I feel like a hot mess. The situation is a hot mess. I use that all the time. I love that. Great name. Hey, Nance. Is it Nance or Nancy? Do you know?
I don't know. Paul asked me the same thing last night because I guess it could be pronounced Nance E, right, with the E. But I don't know. Nance, let us know. I guess tell us if it's Nance E. Put another E at the end so we know.
Yeah, is it just Nance? Yeah, put a 1 if it's Nance, put 2 if it's Nancy. So that way we know.
Hey, Deb. DLC Habdashery. Hi, flippin' Donna. Oh, she's saying hi to the other Donna. Hi, Donna. Did I miss Donna again? She's going to hate me, Donna. I missed her last night. She's like, yeah, sure, it's StreamYard.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe it.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Breakfast is ready. Come and get it before it's gone. Hello, Donna and T. How's everyone this morning? We're good.
Hey, June. Just tired, June. Too late night.
Me too. It was my night off. I was still up, like bouncing around the internet.
I know you get sucked in. It's like that, that's how I used to be with Facebook. I used to get sucked in. Hey, Misty.
Good morning, Misty.
Cha-cha. Good morning, Maricha. How are you, honey? And Diane, good morning. Good morning, Megan. How are you, honey?
Hi, Megan.
Aw, thank you, Harley Kitten. Watching my faves.
Hi, Harley. That's another great name, Harley Kitten.
Yeah.
Shay Mom.
Hey, Shay Mom.
Hi, Sheila.
Sheila, you're up early. I don't remember you joining us so early in the morning. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Hello, Abraham. I'm at the flea market selling some jeans. So
I want to go to the flea market. Where is it? I wonder if I have time between now and my auction. Abraham, which flea market are you at? I know that there's one like up in
Does he have a booth there that he's selling jeans?
No. And I know that there's one that's like south of us, but I've never been. And I wanted to go do I wanted to go do
A video.
a video. Yeah. Abraham, what? Write in the chat where you are. I wonder if I have time.
All right.
Oh,
So it's.
I'm not going to be able to go.
Oh, you don't have a car.
I don't have a car. Well, I do. I have the pickup truck, but it's parked down at the church, and they just left to go to Miami.
Oh, so, maybe Nancy could run you up. And it's Nance, by the way. She put a 1 in the chat.
Nance. Okay. All right.
Nance. Thank you, Nance.
Thank you, Nance. No, I gotta. Maybe I'll do the hooker video today.
Okay.
Because all that other stuff that I want to bring to auction, and I've
Morning, Mike.
Oh, they're still here, but I can't leave and go get the truck. I don't need to go today, but I do want to go. I definitely want to go. We had 5 tornadoes touch down ground here in my friend's house that I'm doing consignment for. The garage roof ripped off.
Wow.
Gosh, I'm sure we'll see that somewhere.
Now, what state is she in?
Maryland, I think.
Okay.
I think she's in Maryland, right?
All right, that's where Jose is.
I think she's in Maryland.
Morning, Dottie. Hi, honey.
Good morning, Dottie.
Talbert's mom, welcome. Morning. We ain't using good right now, Ella. We ain't using good right now.
Wait a minute.
We're not using good for good morning right now. She's just having a morning. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. I get it.
Talbot. All right. I got it.
I get that. So, okay. We have to implement that. Some days we'll come on and we'll just say morning.
Morning.
And then everybody will know that we're either just wicked tired, or we're going to be wicked busy, or we got a wicked lot of stuff going on. So we're just going to say morning.
She goes with that New England wicked. So Abraham says Lake Worth and Congress.
Oh, I want to go. That's not far at all. Is it an outdoor? Is it an outdoor flea market? Like, it's not one of those indoor ones in the mall, is it? Is it at the Isn't there a drive-in theater down there, Abraham? Is that where it's at? Can you believe it? Lake Worth is not far. It's like,
oh, it's not? Okay.
No, but it's very interesting. Like, Lake Worth to me is like driving so far away for some reason. I never go much further south than where I live. There's Mr. T. Good morning, Mr. T.
He said good morning. I was muted. Joanne, good morning to you.
Hi, Joanne. Good morning.
Secret Agent changed his picture again.
He did. Hello,
good morning, Secret Agent.
His name. He changed it back.
That's right. He changed it back. Yeah. What was he using? He was using Secret Sun the other day.
Yeah, I like Secret Agent.
Yes, Maryland. Hey, Jill. Jill's Finder Seller. How are you, honey? Brittany Brands, good morning.
That's a great picture, too.
And Cody Man's in the house. Hey, Joe. Good morning.
Morning, Cody.
I asked the cat to make me coffee, and once again, he said he won't. Claims he can't because he don't have thumbs. Oh, she went on about the wicked up here. Wicked pain because of wicked weather.
Oh, you got to come down. Nothing hurts down here in Florida. That's the one thing that's nice about Florida is there's the humidity. Like it's so good for your skin. It's good for your bones. I don't know how you guys do it. Like at this age, because I've been gone for so long from the cold weather. I'll talk to my girlfriend Susan, and she'll be like, "I gotta go outside and shovel the walkway." What? Like I can't even imagine shoveling.
Yeah, well, thank God we haven't. I'm going to knock on wood. Thank God we haven't had to shovel. Here it is, February 9th. I hope we need to get through 30 more days. If we get through 30 more days, we're pretty much home free.
I mean, my biggest fear also being in the cold states would be slipping and falling at my age. Like walking on that. How many times do I remember not seeing the black ice?
Oh,
like
yeah.
in the parking lot or whatever. Like you don't even see it. It's like transparent. And then all of a sudden you're, and down on your butt. It's awful. The black ice is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be
Thrifting Lounge. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Hey, Mr. Antonelli. Paul's awake. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Paul. He's just saying morning, just FYI.
Oh, just saying, yeah, morning. Yeah.
Don't forget, just morning. Cannabis is my friend in Massachusetts until I moved down this June. You can get cannabis oil by prescription here. Excuse me. Until I moved down this June.
I guess she's coming down to Florida.
Yeah, her mom, I think, lives in Port St. Lucie. Are you moving down to Port St. Lucie area? Maybe she's moving down to where her mom is. Harley Kitten says, Donna, your storage unit videos are the most authentic I've ever seen. Thank you, Harley Kitten. I always feel like they're so boring compared to the other people's videos. Like, I don't know how to make them like, boom! Like
right.
Once in a while. Like, I did write the word boom in one of them. I was like, I guess I kind of wanted to be like the big boys and girls. And we were opening something up, and I went to edit. First of all, I don't have time to edit videos. So that's why you get raw footage. That's it. It is what it is. I upload it the way it is. Yeah, but there was no boom when I opened it, and there was nothing in it. Oh, there was a little tiny earring, I think, in it or something. What
oh my God.
Yeah, there was nothing in it.
Hey, Bobby Pizzelli. Good morning, honey.
It was empty.
Yeah, Talbert's mom says the cold rain took out what was left of the snow on the ground. Yeah, okay, so
well,
that's good.
Yeah.
Abraham said he sent you a text message.
Oh, he did?
Mike says it's very cold here at the flea market. Is it that cold this morning? I didn't think it was that cold this morning.
Where?
Oh, he's still in a state. I didn't even think Virginia was. No, I guess it could be. It's cold. Yeah, I guess it is cold this morning. It's 30. It's 36. I mean, feels like 20.
Jeans. He's selling jeans.
Let's see. Show us. Wow. So I guess he has a table there. Nice. What has he got? Socks? Tell him we need those socks for auction.
What are those? No, I think those are all jeans.
Are they? Okay.
They should sell well at the flea market. Wow.
What time does your flea market open?
Abraham, take a picture of the whole flea market. I want to see it. I'll show everybody.
What's the deal with no pizza places being good in Florida? Because of the water, Sheila.
It's the water and the altitude. The pizza is horrible. And so is the bread. You can't get good bread down here either. Like whenever people go up north and visit and then they come back, I always tell them to bring me back a loaf of New England bread or just Northeast bread. I know.
We used to do that when we used to even go to New Hampshire. My aunt and uncle, grew up here in New York and on Long Island. And when they moved to New Hampshire, because my uncle got transferred from Kennedy Airport to Logan, they couldn't get the bagels or anything pizza up there. So every time we used to go, we used to bring like 3 dozen bagels,
Let me put it to you this way. The best bagel you can get down here in Florida is Lender's.
Yeah, that's what they were eating. Ugh.
That's the best. You can't get any better than that. Yeah. Lender's bagels are considered delicious.
Well, there was 2 guys from Brooklyn that moved up to Derry, New Hampshire, which is where my aunt and uncle were. And I don't know what they did. They opened a bagel store there. I don't know if they brought the water in brought the bagels in, whatever the heck they did, they became like so successful there because it was the only game in town. Abraham says the flea market there opens at 5 a.m. I think where Mike is, I think Mike said 5 a.m. too.
Here, so see, look, it's like a typical flea market. I haven't been to one of those forever and ever and ever. I want to go. I want to go and I want to do a video. It's hard for me to go on Sundays though, because we do coffee and then I do a little bit of housework and then I get ready for the 3 o'clock and then I try to rest and then I get ready for my late night. So my Sundays are kind of burned up.
Yeah. Jill says, have you tried Jet's Pizza?
Jet's Pizza. I've never even heard of it. Well, I mean, we have two really awesome markets down here. One is called Joseph's Market. The other one's called Carmine's Market. And then the other one, actually, there's three, is Doris's Market. And you can get, excuse me, authentic Italian stuff there. Like pasta sauces and like pasta from Italy and like stuff. You can get stuff there, but you can't get the good bread and the pizza anywhere.
So Brittany must be in Florida too. She says there's only one really good place in Wesley Chapel, Florida area.
I don't know.
Up, secret agents having gale force winds too in the UK. Yeah, it was like that here for 2 days. The winds finally died down, but yeah, it was 50, 60 mile an hour winds. Brittany says also there's a good bagel place in Tampa too, near Busch Gardens, but it's in a sketchy place.
Oh, that's funny.
Sheila says, I will miss my pizza. I guess any temptation will go right down the drain. Hey, James. Good morning.
Good morning, James. So are you moving to the Port St. Lucie area? I'm curious. I think that's where her mom was. I don't know if she answered that. Bobby woke up to
we have snow. Where are you, Bobby?
And she calls it beautiful snow, so she must really like it.
He likes it, yeah.
If she put the word beautiful in front of it. Yes, she's moving to her mother-in-law's. Oh, so we'll be neighbors. I mean, not really. You're still like an hour away, but you'll be close. She's in Minnesota. One of those M states, those cold M states.
Or upside down M's, like Wisconsin.
Right? I'll be down in July. Oh gosh, she's coming down in the hottest month of the year.
The hottest month of the year, yeah.
July and August. Don't be discouraged when you get down here and it's going to be hot as Haiti. July and August, it doesn't
Oh, no.
Hello, be selling family tea. I just saw something in your store that had me blushing and going, oh my goodness. I've known about that for a long time.
There's a dark side of me, Amy.
Hey,
listen, it's all about the dinero. It's all about the dinero.
Yeah, we talk about that. If it's something political, if it sells, it's selling. It's going.
Yep, absolutely. Trump hats, Obama hats, it doesn't matter if it sells.
Not that what Amy saw is political.
No.
But yeah. To be honest with you, I've never even seen it.
No, you probably haven't gone to my store. And the sad part is everybody's going to my store now and I have no inventory up. I think I have 300 items where I usually have 3,000, so it sticks out even more. No pun intended.
Oh my gosh, it sticks out even more.
That's what she said. No.
That's what she said. Oh, now I gotta go look. When you told me what it was, I thought it was like the other version of that, not the sticks out even more version.
Tommy, good morning. He says 3 to 4 inches of snow this morning already, and that's slowing down. Yeah. Tommy's in Minnesota too. So Minnesota, Wisconsin, one of those snowy states.
Good morning, Tommy. Tell Destiny we said good morning also, if she's up.
Rolling on the floor. Now everybody wants the link.
Can you show your link? They just want to look. Just show them a picture. I don't know if you can do that.
No, I'm not showing them a picture. They can go to my Wisconsin. Okay. I knew we were talking about the M states or the upside down M states that still have snow.
Yep.
When I lived in Oak Brook, North Carolina, Ted Hinson had a 10-acre flea market. Now it's called Big Lick Park. Now I am missing it. I don't know. That just doesn't sound kosher after what we've been talking about.
I know. Who would name it a Big Lick
Park?
I'm going to the Big Lick Park. That's so weird. That's a very strange. Maybe Lick is the last name of someone who donated it, or I don't know. Have you ever heard the last name Lick? I mean, what?
No, Glick.
No, Lick.
Lick.
So strange. Big Lick National Forest. I don't know. Who's texting you, woman?
Mike is sending me images from his flea market. Here's his setup, he says. Oh, that looks neat. See, his looks very organized, but he's got a pretty good layout too. Well, let's see if I can do it without such a glare here. But yeah, he's got a pretty big layout on his. Tons of stuff there. Looks beautiful there too, but he says it's cold. It's cold everywhere today again. Hey, Wall Street Homestead. Good morning.
It's a lot of work doing auctions, but it's a lot of work doing flea markets.
Yeah, well, think about it. I mean, they have to hump in and out of the van or car, or truck or whatever, you know, back. Think about emptying a storage unit every day, right? You know, in and out, you know, in the truck and out of the truck, in that truck and out of the truck.
That's why so many people have jumped on and are doing auctions, because it is a lot of work to bring stuff to like all the storage auction people that buy storage auctions. You know, they've all jumped on board and are doing live auctions now on YouTube. I was in a chat last night and they were talking about how they were saying that it's just going to be a matter of time that YouTube catches
up, for sure, yeah,
and starts to change the way, you know, as far as doing auctions. So I've already started thinking about a different platform, or changing my idea, something that's going to be more unique to me. Hopefully my people will follow me over to it. But yeah, I think it's just going to be a matter of time when either YouTube puts a stop to it altogether, because so many people are doing it now. I mean, when I say so many people, YouTube is massive, okay? It's massive. It's worldwide. It's massive. You can find, we just feel like there's a lot of people doing it because it's, for me especially, I don't know if you follow all the same people that I do.
Yeah.
But for me especially, it's all the people that are in like the circle of people I know. There's a lot of people, like if you go to my storage unit buyers page, there's 5,500 people on there buying storage units or are interested in buying storage units. They're not putting content out on YouTube, and they're not doing auctions. But yeah.
Good morning, Selena. Hi, honey. Tia, I will send you a pic of a funny piece of jewelry my 22-year-old daughter sent me a pic of. I'm modest, she is, and laugh out loud. Okay, I'll look forward to it. Abraham, it says it's slow. Not much money yet.
It's a bummer.
What's your temperatures like today? Are you cold still or no?
No, it's beautiful.
Nice today?
Yeah, it's probably like already like 75 degrees. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've got all the windows and sliders all open in the house. The air conditioning's off. It's absolutely beautiful. Well, it's not completely off. We never just completely turn it off. We put it like on, you know, we'll put it on like 70 or something, or like 69 or something. So it's never really completely off. They say it's really bad to turn off your. We never do turn off your air conditioning completely, because you can get mold or mildew in the ducts can start growing immediately as soon as you turn it off. You always have to just keep them a little bit cool.
Oh, okay.
The ducts, yeah, you can't let them. It's not good to turn it completely off.
Well, I would have to think that's a common problem. I mean, especially for the elderly people who would shut it off this time of year, right?
Yeah, well, snowbirds, they keep their air conditioning on in their houses, like even though they're not there, and then they have people that come, like the people that live on either side of me that are snowbirds. Well, these people aren't snowbirds anymore, but the other people they have, um, it's a service provided by. You have to be licensed actually to do it by a real estate company to
Oh,
be.
like a management agency or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a management agency, which they come in and they flush your toilets, check your air conditioning, and you know, we'll just do like they do a checklist of basic maintenance things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the state of Florida requires a to be bonded. You have to be bonded and insured and
Right.
licensed to be able to do that. I mean, some people will hire people that will do it kind of on the side, but yeah, it's a real business down here.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's the same as having a real estate license. It's the same license to be able to do that, to go into
Oh,
a
like the home inspector or something.
not a home inspector. It's a real estate license, but it's the lowest of the real estate licenses. Paul probably
Okay.
knows. You know how there's different levels of real estate licenses, brokers. It's,
Right.
it's like the bare minimum of real estate license, where you can't close on a house with that license. You need to have like a broker help you close on it or whatever. Yeah.
Sheila's saying that her dad does a lot of units in Connecticut and travels between Connecticut and New York, and at times gets them from $10 to $80, and they are decent units. Okay.
Yeah, those
I
prices.
could get units in the tri-state area for anywhere between $10 and $80. I mean, I lucked out with my first one at 60, but they bid things up here like stupid.
Yeah, same here. You can't. There's no such thing as a $10 unit down here. It just doesn't exist. I mean,
No, if it's a $10 unit, you
it
can
has a
see
chair.
already it's garbage, you
Yeah,
know.
or it has a chair in it or a
Yeah.
ladder if it's a $10 unit. I mean, that you look at the picture and you're like, okay, there's a broom in it, but legally, because it was seized and leaned, they have to put it up for auction, even though it just has a broom in it. But those $10 units, like I watch some of these other like storage unit people videos, and like I guess in Vegas, you can get $10 units that are like chock full of stuff. I guess people are
Well, probably because they don't want to stand in the heat in Vegas and empty those things.
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, like I watch some of those videos and I'm like, they paid $10 for all that stuff. Even Jeremy has videos where he pays $10 for a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a lot of them that go
Good
on.
morning, Connie.
I mean, they say how much they pay for it. Sometimes I'm embarrassed to say how much I pay for it, because I'll do a video and there's nothing in it. And then, and I'm sitting there and I'm saying I paid $450 for this unit. And then people will make comments like, oh my gosh, Donna, it's terrible. It took me 3 days to empty it out. And then I also paid $100 in dump fees. And it's like, oh my God, like, yeah, that's how much they go for down here.
Yeah, Cole says property management.
Property management. Yeah, I haven't had, honestly, like I've gotten some good stuff. Like I have found enough stuff to pay for the unit. For the last probably 5 or 6 units that I bought, I can say they were probably a total loss, a waste of time and money. I haven't gotten my last unit that I bought that was profitable, that I made some money on, was the hooker unit. You know how long ago that was?
Yeah.
And I buy, me, I buy 1 or 2 units a week. And I haven't, and some of them it's not even worth like making a video or uploading a video. I think that people, I mean, this is me thinking, and you guys can write it in the chat if if you think that I'm thinking wrong. I think that sometimes people get tired of seeing home run, home run, home run, home run, like successful, successful, successful units all the time. Where people are finding like so much great stuff. But on the other hand, I think people kind of will get bored with me opening up boxes and there's nothing in here. This is all junk. There's nothing in here. This is all junk. So I'm not gonna upload a video that's like, well, we found nothing. We found nothing but just a bunch of junk that's going to the either the. When I say junk, stuff that's going to go to the thrift store, go
Right.
dropped off. It. How many videos am I going to do of me going and dropping stuff off at the thrift store? That's kind of boring too.
Yeah. Talbert's mom says it's horrid. Everyone has their tax returns and thinking they're going to hit it big. Tis, tis, silly.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't even think that. That
Yeah.
that people are using their tax return money right now to buy stuff.
Yeah, two of my favorite units were $10, but hit or miss off the unit. I can pick up cheap when it's scarce. The same units are crazy expensive. Yeah, it depends. That's why I think that first unit I bought at $60, it was just good timing because it was the holiday. If it wasn't for that, that unit probably would have went for 300 or 400. But you know what? It doesn't matter because that unit I am so way ahead of the game. So way ahead of the game. But it's a gamble like anything else, and it's not all fame and glory, so to speak. It's work. It's work. Listen, it's like with the auctions. People are going to find out it's not as easy as we make it look, right?
Yeah. So Talbert's mom asked, "Have you heard how James Allen Smith is doing?" I haven't heard. I know that Robin, because she shed, and Danny Mae both have his phone number. So let's see if
Is he still sick? I didn't know that.
yeah, he was really sick, like he couldn't even get out of bed.
Oh God. I mean, I know he was sick when they had the celebration for him, but I thought he was getting on the mend.
No,
I
he's
guess
been really
not.
sick, like in bed, really sick.
Last night, Robin said he was doing better, but still sick.
Oh, good. Okay.
Misty says, I like to see honest units of what you really find.
Thanks, Misty. But I know sometimes I get embarrassed though. It's like, oh God, what a waste of money. Oh wow. But you know what? It's like throwing $300, $400 on the roulette wheel. It is
Yeah.
buy a storage unit. It's like gambling. It's like I think I said it yesterday morning. I was showing a pair of clip-on earrings and they had a designer's name or a picture or something. And Robin, because she looked them up really quick on the internet, and they sell anywhere between like 50 and like $200. She has a good eye. She always scores. She always finds good stuff. No one bid on the clip-on earrings, so she bid $10 and she won the earrings for $10. It was at our auction that I was having the other night, and she said to me, she goes, "You know what, Donna? I look at that like throwing $10 for, like just buying a lottery ticket."
Yeah. Yeah.
She said, "You're gonna mail it to me, $10, no shipping." She's like, "It's like if I walked into a gas station, I would buy a $10 lottery ticket if I had an extra $10 just to see if I make it big." She goes, "It's just like that buying your earring." She goes, "Maybe it's worth $100, and I just won $100 on a lottery ticket." So I loved her little, analogy of it, of investing $10 on something that I don't know what it is. She doesn't know what it is. When people have great stuff, I question if they plant it. You post even if it's junky. Yeah, and it's been junky. So she's obviously been watching my videos. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for watching my junk. We'll get more copies.
She asked if you're surprised how much people pay to store junk. Yeah. If you've seen Donna's video with the hoarder unit, oh my God. I mean, that was a great unit, but that's a perfect example of how some units can be. People would put garbage in a bag, in another bag, and then wrap it in a box in another bag. I mean, it's crazy sometimes if you find units like that. But they're out there. So It's all a gamble. Well, you guys are ready to do your taxes already. Good for you.
Yeah, but you know what? One man's junk is another man's treasure. Okay, you see how high I am on the chair right now?
Yeah, you'll be falling any minute now.
I have to have my husband look at it because eventually I'm already starting to fall. I don't know if you can see it. It starts going down, 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 down. I get up and it's locked. I have it locked. But I bought it used. I didn't buy it new. So I guess, that's what happens. I agree. I like to see real life in any types of videos, storage units, mine, homesteading, gardening, etc. I like to see failures along as
I
failure.
think she meant successes as long as failures. Yeah.
You can learn from failure like a success. Wall Street Homestead. Thank you.
Everybody's getting their taxes ready. Good for you guys. I mean, you don't post just home runs. No, it's reality. I mean,
Thank you, Holly Kitty. Well, I'm gonna try to do a video this morning, and it's gonna be a home run video, and it's kind of planted. It kind of is like, but I'm gonna tell you in the video, like I've been hoarding this stuff to show you, and I have been hoarding it. But you guys that have been with us from the beginning or 2 months ago, you knew about and I'll tell the story about the call girls unit, and I have some of her stuff. So it's kind of planted just so that you know. It's not really planted. It is her stuff, but it's kind of planted. But I'll disclose that in the video. Is that weird to do a video like that?
no,
Do you think it's strange to do a video like that?
no.
I'm not going to be like, oh my God, look at all this perfume. Oh yeah, so there's kind of like, there's perfume in it. She had a lot of perfume. I sold a lot of perfume. Remember all the perfume I sold from that hooker unit?
Yeah.
They paid big bucks because some of that perfume was worth a lot of money. I still have some more perfume. So I'm gonna show the hooker unit stuff on a video, and then
I used to do a lot of perfume, even on eBay many, many moons ago. I haven't done it in so long, and I did find perfume in the last unit. But I forget, like, if it's open, though, there's a risk that it's not good, right?
no, it's still people collect the bottles. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
People don't buy it to use it. People buy the perfume because there's actual perfume collectors out there. Perfume was one of my favorite things to sell when I used to sell on eBay. I loved it. Loved perfume. Um, so yeah. So there's perfume. I don't want to give too much away from my video, but there's perfume, there's hooker high heels, I found some evening bags, some more of her minks. Anita Fanita bought 2 of her mink coats, remember? For her daughter. Not mink, 2 of her, did I say mink coats? Fur
Yeah.
coats. Remember that box thing? No one bought it when I showed it. I'll show that in the video. I still have that. I think I'm going to post that on eBay. Yeah, right, you are, Donna. Because every time I tried to bring it to auction twice, that live looking fox thing, and people are like, ew, dead animals, get rid of that. They like hated it.
Hey, good morning, beautiful Jennifer Hayes. Thanks for joining.
Secret agent said, T, cheer up, you look sad. I think she's just tired.
I am tired.
She's just tired. She's been going.
I've been up late every night doing auctions. I'm not sad. I'm not. I'm really not.
Paul asks Donna, do you ever find cockroach infested units ever since you buy non-climate controlled units all the time, Paul? Just in my last video, I was going through a box and I jumped back and Dolores was there and I'm like, uh-oh, we have critters, we have friends.
I remember you doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, there was cockroaches running around the bottom. But we you can see in the video, like, I don't bring home any cardboard boxes. I don't bring home any critters. We sort at the storage facility, and you can see in my video how we set the buckets up, and we literally shake out and throw the things in the buckets. And I only keep things that look like are in really, really great condition. Every once in a while, some pieces do slip by me. Like, for example, Susan got some pieces a couple of weeks ago that, like, the buttonholes had been stretched. She said it looked like a big fat man with a big belly must have been wearing his shirts because the buttonholes were all stretched on them, so she couldn't sell them. And then she said that one of them had like a rip on the shoulder. And so, I can't stress that enough, you guys. Anybody who buys from us, and T talks about it all the time. I gave her a credit for the whole shipment. I mean, no questions asked. That's my return policy. It's kind of like Costco. No questions asked. If anybody gets anything from me, I feel like I've lost a couple of customers, even with that return policy. There's a couple of people that have not come back to buy from us, and I hate that. Like,
Right. We want you guys to be honest with us, and if you're not happy, we want to know about it.
just be honest with me, and I definitely will make right by it.
Good morning, Oscar. How are you, hon? Thanks for coming in.
So,
thank you, Secret Agent. Hey, Christine. Good morning. That's an argument too, because I heard somebody, I don't remember who it was somebody's live or somebody's chat that I was in, who does storage units, and they were talking about how they just like to get in and get out because they don't want to run the chance of the former owner coming and any drama or anything happening while they're there emptying that unit. So they try to just take it all and go. I don't know if that's such a good practice. Like, you can argue both ways. Like,
well, if you have a warehouse or a processing center that you're bringing all the stuff to, yeah, grab and go. I don't. I was on Queen City Picker last night, and
yeah, two-timing me again, guys.
Me, and they were asking me, like, the questions about storage unit, and put me on. I've showed this picture before, but put me on full size so I can show them. Like, this is my that's my garage. I have two walls and so those are the bins that you see when I go to the storage unit. I bring those bins, those clear bins, and I process my stuff and I put them in those bins. And I have two walls. I have a 2-car garage. It's a huge 2-car garage, and I have 2 walls. And when I process my stuff at the storage units, if they're full, they just get placed on those shelves. And then if not, then they get transferred from the bins that I brought from the storage facility, and they get put. And so each one of those bins is like, stuffed animals, women's clothes, belts. I have to tell a story about the belts. T, are you frozen?
No, I was sorry. I was actually reading the chat. Oscar wanted to say something off the subject. Currently in the Dallas area, ancestry came through. Wife met her biological father and family, so no sourcing today. That's wonderful, Oscar.
Oh, that's so sweet.
How hard is it shipping perfume? It's not hard. It just has to go ground. That's all.
It's expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's going ground.
Well, ground is priority. If you look at the price today, used to be ground was cheaper than priority. Now they're the same price.
The last couple of boxes of perfume that I shipped, they went to California, Florida to California, and they cost me to go ground $15.
Wow. Yeah, well, to California, yeah, you know how that goes.
It was a lot of money to ship that perfume. So that's why I think I started it high. Where I live, there's 5,000 in our town, and you can get nice ones for $25 a unit.
Oh, wow, Selena. We're coming by you. Where are you? We're coming to buy units by you. Good morning, Texas Sparkle Boutique. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. How often do you find get video? Most of them. I mean, there's usually not a unit. You know, if not the unit itself, you find the games.
Yeah.
Bose. Bobby says Bose.
Oh, except for I had a big bag in the garage of we had run out of bins at the storage unit, and I threw a whole bunch of movies and games in a bag, big contractor bag that I needed to sort through and put into my bins, and I was banking on that bag being filled with video games because there was a whole bunch of video games. Most of them are empty. Dennis
Yeah.
asked me for some empty cases because one of the last shipments that I sent him, the cases broke. So I'm gonna ship them all to Dennis Jew, the empty cases, but every single case was empty. I was like, oh darn it. Talk about getting so excited. I'm like, score! You know, video games. There were Xbox, mostly all Xbox games. All empty. All empty. I was like,
Then it leads you to believe, like, where are they? Did you accidentally throw
yeah.
them out in a bag or something? Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he put them in one of those books, and then
Oh yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
when I find those books in storage units, I'm always like, I'll go to open it, and I'm like, these be full of video games, be full of video games, be full of video games. Open it, and they're all like uh, bootleg copies of movies or music that they copied off the internet and wrote on them with magic marker. And I'm like, well, what do you do with those? Sell them as a crafter's lot for people that make wind chimes out of used DVDs. I mean, what do you do with that stuff? Like, I throw that stuff away.
Yeah. Connie wants to know, what were you going to say about the belts?
Oh, so I sold a lot of belts for $16 the other night. It was when I was trying to peddle the other belts that nobody wanted. I think this belt purchase was not a good purchase. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these belts. And I was shipping my stuff out yesterday, and I can't find the belts. So I'm like, it was a bunch that I sold. I already sold it. I have no idea what I did with it. That's when I gave up with my shipping and I went and laid down. I got to find that bunch of belts. So crazy. So I walked out into the living room and I said to my son, I can't find a bunch of belts I sold on eBay. You haven't on eBay at auction. You haven't by chance seen like a bunch of belts like all together with a ring. He's like, Mama, don't you have thousands of belts? I'm like, yeah. He goes, so just pick 16 more. I'm like, no, I very specifically showed these belts. I have no idea what I did with them. Isn't that crazy? They're missing. I have to find them. And somebody was writing, oh, D was in one of the chats last night. And she's like, I sold something I posted yesterday on eBay and I'm looking everywhere for it and I can't find it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel your pain because it's like, it happens to me too, you guys. When you sell something on eBay and you spend a half a day looking for it. Same happens here when I sell things at auction. Sometimes I'll like tuck it away or it's under my desk and I'm like looking all over the place or it's inside the bucket with something else because when we're doing the auction, I'm kind of like going, I try to, like, you'll hear me say, all right, I'm going to go put this out in the outgoing area. So
Right.
put everything like in one spot. But sometimes you'll see, like, I'll just throw it down here or I'll just place it over here and I don't bring it out to where the shipping area stuff goes. And then I go to bill and ship. And it's the same thing as, eBay. It's like, it's misplaced out of the inventory area. Oh my gosh, stupid belts. I'm beginning to hate the belts. Now,
Donna's saying people buy empty video cases. They do.
yeah,
They do.
I'm giving it to Dennis.
Occasion says, or they're X-rated DVDs, the ones in the cases, right?
Yeah, the case you can see in my video, the move. I found a whole bunch of X-rated movies, but they were not just your typical X-rated movies. They were very, very bad. I'm not even gonna mention, like, I'm not a prude when it comes to uh, um, X-rated movies like that, or whatever you call them, sex movies, or what are they? Porn. What is that? Porn.
Yeah.
I'm not a prude when it comes to porn, but these were borderline, like he should have been in jail for having these. I threw them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
Good morning, Tanya. Congratulations. She made a Poshmark now.
It wasn't child pornography, but it was teen. It was teen sex acts. And to me, that's child pornography. If you've got, and who's to say that those girls were just of age, but they just passed them off as teen? But I don't even know where you buy that kind of stuff, because to me, that's pornography. And not pornography. That's, I just said the word. What is the word? That's pedophile stuff.
Morning, Bonnie.
What did she say? 3 days to, good morning, Bonnie, to find a pair of earrings I sold from Macari. Oh my gosh, isn't it terrible when you can't find something? That was me with the flippin' belts. And then I have these because...
Good morning, Angie. Angie wants to know where her belts are.
Is it Angie's belts?
No, I don't know.
Is it Angie who bought them?
I guess it could have been.
Use shoe boxes to put the belts in for auction, then tag them and stack them when sold. Oh, she's got high hopes for me that I'm going to sell a lot of belts.
Christine. This is Donna we're talking about. This is Donna.
What? What are you laughing at? She's got... I'm going to go
She has no idea who you are.
Who, Christine?
Yeah.
Oh no, she doesn't. Okay, so this is what the belts look like, right? That I sold, but this is not. I had to go back and rewatch the video just to see if this was them, because I'm like, was this them? And I remember showing. I mean, very very similar. They're all very very similar. These kind of like, we talked about the thin belts. In the video, I'm like, yeah, the thin belts are really in, and people are like, Donna, do your girls wear high-waisted jeans with the thin belts? But this isn't the bunch, because I saw in the video there's one belt in the bunch that has a whole bunch of bling bling, because I prepared a bunch of these belts in these shower rings to present to auction, so it would be easy for me to hold them up. See, I put a shower ring on them. I bought shower rings to like...
Oh God, I found a whole shoebox full of curtain rings, the big ones.
Yeah.
I'll ship them to you.
No, they have to be shower rings, because I have to be able to open them up. These are just the clear shower rings, see? Mm-hmm. And then I just take them off when I ship them the belts. But I figured that would be a good way to like show them to people.
Yep, she says I bought the belts.
Who bought the belts?
Angie, the real housewife.
Okay, so I can't flip and find the ones that you bought. The ones...
Paul.
Donna, I can't find belts from the other day. That's the first stage of Alzheimer's. Welcome to Florida, God's waiting room.
Oh God.
Where could those belts be? I'm telling you. And then I'm like, did I ship them to someone else? No, the only other belts that went out were the metal ones. Oh my God! And speaking of the metal ones, someone sent me someone who bought. Who was it? I'm trying to think. I have to go in my email. She said that. She goes, I got your belts. She sent me an email. She goes, I got your belts today. She goes, oh my God. She goes, the box was so heavy. She said, my mailman even made a comment about how heavy the box was, because she bought 3 sets of 15 belts in each set, I think, of the big metal ones. So she said, I took the box. She says, and I hid it from my husband because I didn't want him to see, the incoming merchandise, which is very common with people that buy from us. People tell us that they do that all the time. So she said, so finally I
did it with you, remember?
I know. Finally she goes, I went and got the box which I thought were the belts. I never looked at the label. I just figured it was the belts because because it was so heavy. She goes, and my husband comes walking in, and she says, I've got the box in my area where I take pictures from my eBay. And my husband comes in and he looks at the box and he goes, what do you she goes, what are you doing with my box and nut and bolts that I ordered? Those are my nuts and bolts. Why are they in your eBay room? Why are they in your photographing area? So she looked at the tag and it wasn't the belts. It was her husband's nuts and bolts. She had the box hidden for days. And it was his nuts and bolts. She sent me an email. I was
Oh my God, you can't make this stuff up.
she wrote it so beautifully. I said to her, I said, please, please, please. I said, will you copy and paste that onto one of my videos, because I think that's such a hysterical story. Oh my God.
Only here. Good morning, Noelle.
You can just refund my PayPal. Heck, I don't care. Laugh out loud. All right, I'll give it another hour this morning. Maybe I'll give it another hour. If not, I'll refund you the $16. No problem. But I'd rather keep the $16 and send you the belts, since I have 1,000 of them.
She could send you 16 different ones.
Oh my God. Honest to God. So they're here. They're definitely here. I just gotta find them. I don't know what I did with them. They're inside something. Anyways.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, oh my God, I was laughing so hard. It was like she was telling me the story. You know how some people have that wonderful ability to like write, where it's,
Oh yeah.
It's like, reading a book, where you kind of get, what do you girls use to ship? I use Priority. I use Priority too, but I use Pirate Ship.
Pirate Ship. Yeah, it's through the United States Post Office. Just they have a cheaper. They get a commercial rate, so it's a cheaper way. And there's no charge to join.
I wish
I feel like I need to make 12 trips back to the post office to return the A boxes, the B boxes, the large flat rate, the medium flat rate, since I don't use them anymore.
I gave them all to my mailman. He took them all.
I should bring them all back.
I gave them all to him. And I wrote it, I left him outside. Well, he comes every day and he backs up and he picks up all my packages. And I just left him a little note. I said, if you can take these back to the post office, thank you. If not, I'll take them back. And he took them. I gave him the option because it was a lot. I got rid of, because I had a whole bunch.
Oh, I do. My whole office upstairs underneath the desk is like lined with all of them. So yeah, I used to order them on a regular basis.
Yeah. The belt scandal. Oh my gosh.
Belt scandal.
I'm telling you. Yeah. I'm going to have belts.
So you have any lots ready yet for today, or you didn't start yet? See, now that's what you could have been doing last night instead of surfing the net.
I cleaned, like after I got done with my shipping, I only have like maybe about 5 or 6 more items that I've got to ship out. I shipped all day. I invoiced and shipped all day yesterday. And then I cleaned this house. I cleaned. It felt so good to just clean. I had to like really, really clean. And then I got into bed, and then, I started surfing. And then that's when I was already in bed with Tom, Queen City Picker. He saw me in his chat. I said hello, and he's like, Donna, can you come on for a few minutes? And I swear, like the last 3 times he's asked me to come on, I've said no. So I got up and I put on some lipstick, and I put on a little eyeliner, and I threw my hair up in a ponytail, and I put on a shirt with my pajama bottoms and I got on and chatted with him and some of his friends for like an hour. They were asking me all about storage units and shipping practices, and just chit-chatting with him. And he's so nice. He's such a nice
Tom is such a nice guy.
Yeah, she's so wonderful. He's so real, you guys. I mean, he is just down to earth and so real. If you don't know who he is, you should go follow him. And
Yeah, Thomas Queen City Picker.
Queen City Picker, and he just goes on live and chit chats and has people come in. And there was two really nice girls that I met there last night that were on his piano, and Glenn was in there for a while, but he really say
Did he have Deb on his panel last night? Because Deb lives here. She's like a few towns away from me. Do you remember?
He had Nikki and I'm so embarrassed to. So her face wasn't on the screen, just her voice was. Nikki and she buys storage units too, and I'm embarrassed to say I can't remember her name, but he had two other girls, and Glenn came on.
Okay.
Secret Agent, God bless Donna and T. Have a good day. Kisses. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you. Thank you, Secret Agent. Thank you, honey.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
Appreciate you always coming in. Angie was asking if they pick up. Yes, the post office can pick up from your home. Donna has her mailman back in all the time. I bring it to the post office. My husband likes to make sure that they get scanned and counted and the whole 9 yards.
And for those of you that don't know, you can create a scan sheet. So you can just do one scan, boom, and all your packages are scanned. So you can provide that to your postman. I told you I was talking about it a few weeks ago. He threatened me with, and I say threatened because when that happens, it ends up costing money. He said that they may have to send a separate mail truck to pick up my packages. And when they do that, you have to pick a time and then you have to pay for. So I don't know if those of you that go on the United States Postal Service and you do a package pickup request, you can click the box where it says at regular mail delivery, that's free. But if you click off the box for a specific time, then there's a fee for that. So if they send us a truck, they're going to ask me for a specific time that they want the truck to come, and it's going to end up costing me, which is going to come out of my bottom. So now what I do is, I'll try to give Joe a few dollars here and there. Like, the money that I'm giving him here and there, is it cheaper for me to just get a specific truck to come at the same time every day? I have to start thinking about that and weighing my options, and see what it's going to cost to have, because it's nice. Sometimes Joe he'll finish the route and then he'll come back last when his truck is empty to pick up all my packages. But sometimes he doesn't do that. If he has a light day and he's got room in the truck, he'll pick up my packages at 2:30. So that's it. I'm done at 2:30. It'd be nice to have a package pickup time of 6 o'clock every night or 5:30, because sometimes I do need the whole day to get my packages out.
Brian's so funny. Drink your coffee, T. I need a worker. I bought a 10 by 20 and a 2-car garage of collectibles and mint on card action figures and comic books. Brian's the one who wants me to come down and do a live auction outside of his storage unit and just sell his stuff. I'm still working on that, Brian, I promise.
How far is he from you?
He's in PA.
And how far?
I'm just not sure where exactly in Pennsylvania. Nance P says that, how do you pay for your shipping when they get picked up? Nance, we're paying for our shipping when we print the label. Are you not set up like that, honey? Or maybe, Nance, you're not a reseller. Because whether you're selling on eBay or auction like we are, if you invoice somebody on PayPal, you can print a label there. You can print a label on Pirate Ship. We print our labels at home.
Yeah, and just so that you know, those of you that use Pirate Ship, for me it's different, because I will ship out 30 packages in one day or 35 packages. I mean, when what was it? When was our last auction? Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
So Friday night was the last auction, and I sold 25 items. So it's 25 bundles going out. So So I have my PayPal account linked to my pirate ship account. So when I buy my pirate ship labels, pirate ship is the United States Postal Service. It's just pirate ship has a special rate that they've worked out with
Yeah, it's a commercial rate. It's a commercial rate.
Commercial rate with the United States Postal Service. You still are getting, it's a United States Postal Service label, but you're buying it through pirate ship. And so pirate ship will charge my PayPal account $7.65, $8.10, $10.12, blah blah blah. Every label that I print gets charged to my PayPal account. Well, my PayPal account has got shut down like 3 or 4 times because after so many labels, they look at it as fraudulent activity. They put a red flag on your account. They shut down my account. So then I have to call PayPal. I have to say, no, it's me. I'm shipping. It's pirate ship. You can see I use pirate ship all the time. And then they'll lift. So now what I do is pirate ship, you can transfer money into one lump sum into the pirate ship account. So I have it set up that I get $200 transferred from my PayPal into my pirate ship. So as soon as that $200 on my pirate ship account is gone, pirate ship automatically goes into my PayPal account. So
right. It's almost like a reload. Yeah.
And they reload, they grab the money from my PayPal account in one sum, $200, and they put it back into the pay. So now instead of having all of those small increments on my PayPal statement, it's all, I still have them on my pirate ship statement, but it's, yeah. So for anybody who uses pirate ship a lot, that's happened to me until I hated to give pirate ship access to my PayPal account. I hate giving access, especially after what happened to me. We live in a world of access and passwords. It's crazy about how many people you give access to your account to. I give access to my credit card to the electric company, to the cable company, to the water company. They have access to all my information. They just have access. They charge whenever they want, which is what happened to my Facebook. You know, it's they I gave them access to my PayPal account, and someone charged $250.
Hot mess thrifter. You look young enough to be Donna and I's, never mind daughter, maybe granddaughter, and you can't print a label. It's so easy. It's so easy. I'm surprised. Don't get along with technology. It's so
Thrifter, you can reach out to me, honestly.
Yeah, me too, honey.
Yeah, if you want to do a live stream, just reach out to me and I can walk you through it, and how to set it up and how to print the label. It's easy.
It's easy.
Someone showed me. You know who showed me how to do it? Robert.
Oh, okay.
Zombie Bargain Hunter. Him and I, we used to talk almost every day when I was selling on eBay. We used to talk all the time. And he's the one.
And he should know how to print labels. He does 100 a day.
Yeah, so he's the one who taught me. He got on live with me, and he helped me set up my. He said to me, he says, go to Pirate Ship, set up all your prompts. Just set up all your prompts, and then from there, he says, I'll show you which features you should use, and and I'll navigate you through. And it's so much easier when someone is navigating you through a website like that than trying to figure it out on your own. So I credit Robert, Zombie Bargain Hunter, for taking the time to do that. Oh, did you see that? I just went down.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, now you're shrinking. See, and I feel like I'm way up here and you're coming down here. Angie's asking, do you guys charge for guests to round robin? Okay, couple of things. First of all, it's not you guys. It's T. Donna doesn't do round robins. I call for Donna, and everybody else comes on my channel. It's the way it has to be right now because Donna is not an auctioneer. I am. So do we charge? I don't yet. I'm seriously thinking about it because I spent 4.5 hours on the internet last night with 3 people and didn't show one thing myself or sell anything. So it's 4 hours of my time. But that being said, what they do sometimes is somebody who comes on my channel will do an auction and auction something off and say, okay, and the proceeds are going to go to T on this lot. And then you ship the lot to whoever wins and they ship me the proceeds. Not that I'm asking for that. I'm just telling you I don't charge, but that's how some people compensate me. So I'm just putting that out there. Carly says, holy cow, the most I ever sent out was 9. Oh, you'll get there, Holly. You'll get there. Keep plugging along. Mr. Buys alive. Brian, you're hysterical. So he says he's got bathroom, internet, refrigerator, and everything all set up for me. All right, Brian. All right. I got it.
It's far. You should drive down there, get a hotel room for the night, and stay and do like a 2-day auction with him.
Well, you know what? If we plan a road trip to go, which we are in the next couple of weeks, down south to start looking at some stuff, we will. We absolutely will. Hey, Jonathan. Good morning.
Good morning, Jonathan.
How are you today? Yes, UPS does give, yep, they do. But again, I'm stuck. I'm sitting on so much free stuff because now I don't use a lot of it anymore.
I use 2 boxes. I use the same 2 boxes from USPS. I use the
shoebox.
I use the shoebox, and I use the smaller, like the half the shoe box. Those are the 2 boxes. Otherwise,
I use the padded flat rate still.
Otherwise, everything that I do is shrink wrapped. I shrink wrap everything, and then it gets wrapped in the kilo bags.
The kilo bag. Show them your package.
Huh?
Show them your package.
The one that I have here?
Yeah.
Tom was asking me about my shipping. So this is hats that are going out. This is a kilo bag right here.
Everybody always jokes, oh, my drugs are here.
This is the kilo bag right here. So I was showing Tom, like, so with Pirate Ship, you have to ship in an 18 by 18 bag. Okay, this is a typical 18 by 18 poly bag, but this is like just a regular shipping bag. So it's really, really thin. Like, to me, this is like a really, really thin bag. Like, it's very easy to like just puncture through this bag, and then there's a hole. So anything that can fit. So I use Home Depot's Husky bags, and I'll show you what the box is. And it's 3-ply. They're 3-ply bags, so they're thick bags. So my items are really, really protected. So this is an 18 by 18 bag. So anything that fits in an 18 by 18 bag can go Pirate Ship. So that just happens to be a small one. So anything that fits in this bag here can go Pirate Ship. If you can put a box, like, for example, this box is really, really heavy. This one right here. Okay. I don't know what's in here. Dolores packed this. It's probably jewelry. If this box can go into an 18, I have no upper arm. If this box can go into an 18 by 18 bag, which it can, okay?
And it can't exceed 20 pounds.
Can't exceed 20 pounds. This can ship Pirate Ship. This can go out Pirate Ship. You seal this up. So now I went down to, because there was a lot of controversy. I don't like to talk about Pirate Ship very often because I have been reached out by people and they've told me you're not doing it right.
I mean, they're basically telling us we're frauding the post office.
Yeah, you're not doing it right. You're committing fraud. Like, the haters have said that to me. Trolls turned out to be trolls. So I went down with my husband and packages down to the hub in West Palm Beach, which is one of like the biggest post offices here in all of South Florida. And I asked to speak to the postmaster. And I wanted to get it on videotape, but I didn't have the balls. Susan has the balls. Robin gave them to her. So I'd have to get the balls from Susan to do that. I really didn't have the balls to say, can I videotape you doing this and put it all over the internet? But I didn't, because you know what? I did it for me. I didn't do it for the trolls. I didn't do it for the other people. I did it for me to make sure that I was doing the right thing. So I said to the postmaster, is this acceptable? All taped up like this. Is this acceptable? Or I said, I use a service called Pirate Ship. And anything that fits in an 18 by 18 bag can be shipped through Pirate Ship. I said, I choose to tape down all my edges, because to me, this is like a better package to get in the mail instead of like what I just showed you with that box, all flimsy, because I'm afraid that would get ripped, because the mailman, I've seen, like my husband, I'm going to show you again. My husband has ordered stuff and they have come, like I'm going to put this in here a minute, and they have come in these bags, and the mailman carries it like this. This is how the mailman carries it when they bring it up to the door. So look at this. You see this? What are the chances of that? Okay, so the postmaster said, we prefer that you tape it all around and secure the plastic bag. It's an extra step for me to do that. It's easier just to throw it in the bag, seal it, and send it out. It's an extra step for me to do all of this, and it's an extra expense for me to do all of this because of the tape. But I know that it's going to get there safely. And the postman said the ones that come loose through here jam up our machines.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. We've seen it shipped now thousands and thousands that way. I've talked to the postmaster. There's no issue. Everybody who wants to hate. But you know what? I'm saving $8 a shipment. People who are paying $15 a box, I'm paying $8. Period.
And then the Real Housewife says U.S. PS priority comes with $50 insurance. I've never filed a claim with the post office.
But this comes with $50. This is USPS, guys. This is USPS. It's just a different platform that has the commercial rates. You still get the $50 insurance. And actually, somebody told me it's easier to file a claim through Pirate Ship than directly to the USPS. I don't know if that's true or not, because to Donna's point, I haven't had to file a claim, knock on wood, either.
I also have had customers buy things at auction and have received them broken, and I just give a credit to my customer, and I don't even bother with United States Postal Service. People say it's really easy to put a claim in. I don't know any different, because I've never put a claim in. I just feel like my time is more valuable than sitting at the computer putting claims in for an item that someone paid $15 for or $20 for. My time is more valuable spent either building lots, doing videos, cleaning the house, or spending time with my family. I don't even bother, to be honest with you. I mean, if it was a $200 item, then yeah, I probably would take the time. But my stuff, by the time I pay for the shipping, and it's not to me. It's just not valuable enough to.
Morning, Big Red.
So, Lisa says Pirate Ship gives you $100 in insurance.
Oh, okay.
It's much easier to file a claim through Pirate Ship. Dolly, I didn't even know.
Yeah,
that.
Somebody said that. Somebody else had said that.
I didn't even know that option was there.
Yeah, somebody else had said that. Hey, good morning, Ansley. How are you, hon? Michelle, hi, honey. Hey, Craig.
Ansley, I can do that for Lisa if you want to hear about the weather. Lisa lives like 40 minutes north of me, It's absolutely beautiful, sunny, gorgeous, sun bursting out of the sky, little tropical breeze of about 75 degrees.
So, Kay, something like that, probably $8 anywhere in the United States. Anywhere. If
Okay,
that.
so how much would something that size be through Pirate Ship? Um, that box probably weighs about 15 pounds, I'd say. And if it was going from South Florida to California,
Oh, maybe 10. Yeah.
it would cost approximately $10.
Yeah.
Oh, rocket launch tonight at 11:03. I get to see the rocket launches right from my front of my house.
Look who's awake. Good morning, Miss Robin.
Oh, Robin's in the chat.
Robin's here.
There
She's
was a
awake.
question. There was a question I wanted to answer about. Okay, eBay gives you 100 in your TRS. Let's see. When you sell through eBay, can you set up pirate ship there, or do you have to do it separately? Okay, so when you sell through eBay, all you have to do is you can eBay. There's an option on pirate ship, and Connie, you're more than welcome to call me later. You have my phone number, and I can help walk you through all this if you want. um, I'll be so happy to be able to do that. But all you have to do is link your eBay
eBay store.
to
Yeah.
the pirate ship, and when you go to pirate ship, you just it will
It
eBay.
says import from eBay.
Yeah,
Import.
yeah, pirate ship imports eBay, and it will be right there for you. You can also do it where you're importing the address. I mean, pirate ship imports it for you. They're linked to eBay, but you can also do it if you sell something and you just copy and paste the address, and then you can just put the ship. It gives you a shipping tracking number, and you can import that yourself to eBay also. um, yeah, it's wonderful. Pirate ship is wonderful. I should be a spokesperson for pirate ship. I wish.
Bobby says my drug package of the scarves I bought from Donna. Was really, she got her drug package.
Okay, anyone needs to send balls to Donna just in case she ever needs them again. We all need this. And someone asked, do you think that you would be able to um, videotape at the post office? And no,
No, it's a federal building. You can't.
I don't think you can.
No.
I didn't even want to do it secretly because.
Good morning, Lisa C. Honey, good morning.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it. Can USPS pick up through pirate ship too? Yes. Yes, the United States Postal Service pirate ship is, it's just like USPS. It's the same. They are contracted by United States Postal Service, but they have commercial rates. The way T put it. T said those are T's words. They have commercial rates. I don't know what rates they have. I don't know why they can do them. So their rates are like, I'll send out like, for example, let me see. Hold on a second.
Oh, insurance is cheaper through pirate ship too. Okay.
So for like example, like this one here, this one's going to Louisiana. So I know I could have used a poly bag, which I still have my like eBay poly bags. I could have used a poly bag, but there's jewelry in here, and I'll show you the contractor bags that I use. I use my contractor bags because it's better. For me, it's better. I pay more money for it, but it's more secure and it's better. It's nice and thick. So there's no chance of. So this is jewelry wrapped in bubble wrap and then wrapped in the contractor bag with a whole bunch of tape on it. So, and then here is.
Morning, Rachel.
I don't know what this is, but this one here is going to. Oh, these are keychains. These are keychains. It's going to June, and this is a 4x. It's a 6x4. Sorry, 6x4x4, and it's going to Missouri. And this I printed the label through Pirate Ship, and this and the label, I won't show you the address. So I'm sure June doesn't want everybody to know her address, but this is the label. This is what it looks like, and it's 7 ounces. Okay, and it's zone 4, 7 ounces, and this cost under $4 to ship, like $3.66, because it's not quite a pound. It's just 7 ounces. That's all it is. And then, like, for example, now this box, Cindy Rosen, this is a whole bunch of belts. She bought a whole bunch of those gold belts. So this is really, really heavy. And this box is this box here. So you can use your priority boxes because you're sending it priority mail. So this is this box, and I use this box a lot to ship out my stuff. I can get a lot of stuff in this box, and then I take the box and I wrap it. And so the people that were doing controversy was saying that you can't do that. You can't take down the edges. You've got to put it in here and ship it out like this. So it's the way I've been doing it.
Me too.
Postmaster said I'm doing a good job. He basically thanked me for taping down the edges. I'm not saying you guys should be doing it this way. I'm not advertising for you guys to be doing it this way. I'm telling you, I do it this way. If you guys decide, yes, tape is a big expense. Yes, I'm glad that you recognize that, because it all goes into the cost of goods. These are the bags I use. 50 bags for $30. So that's a huge expense too.
So Jonathan's asking, how do I get the free boxes? Do you mean from the USPS? Because you just can go online and order them, and they'll ship them to your house if you want them. If you mean any boxes, I mean, I source boxes all the time, whether it be dumpsters, or I actually have a hair salon here. They save me boxes. And any of my family, my dad, my aunt, they're always dropping boxes off because they've had something shipped, Amazon or just through the mail. And thank you, Brian. Have a great day. Sheila's saying that there's tape at Walmart for $1, but is it worth, is it strong tape, Sheila? That's always my concern.
This is one of my biggest expenses.
Yeah, me too, the bubble wrap.
This is one of my biggest expenses, is buying that. That cost a lot of money, and I use that to wrap. I use that to wrap everything. So I use a lot of bubble wrap. So that just that all goes into the cost of doing business. So it's not just free shipping; it's free shipping supplies. Walmart tape, like eBay tape, sucks. Tell us what you really think about the tape, Paul.
I like the eBay tape.
I don't understand.
I like the eBay tape. I don't know why anybody doesn't like the eBay tape. It works for me. If anybody's gotten a package from me, it's got tons of eBay tape on it, even if I sell it at auction. Because being an Enka store, I get $150 of it free a month.
Yeah.
The only thing you can't use it for is the label. You got to use regular tape or buy the I don't like the pre-sticky ones. I'd rather just tape the label down.
Harley Kitty says, again, I don't know how you can afford to do free shipping. Well, I just do. And like I've said before.
She's gotten my packages before. I tape the crap out of them.
Yes, so do I. Like I've said before, there's some bundles that go out that I don't make money. Like, they cost me money, especially on the merchandise that I source, that I buy. You know, the stuff that comes out of the mini storages, yes, I can make some money on it. But the new merchandise that I sell, that I buy, by the time I ship it out and pay for the shipping, the packing, the tape, the bag, never mind giving myself 5 cents for my time, I lose money.
Yeah, and reuse things too. Yeah, always. Yeah, as much as I can get free bubble wrap and packages, and I have everybody saving me that stuff. You have to. I hate buying bubble wrap. Donna's point, it's so expensive. I just hate it.
I just spent $100 on bubble wrap again. I have to buy bubble wrap like every 2 weeks. And I go through it. I go through 3 big rolls of that. Like I just like this is my here's what's left of my big bubble. And I just bought it. So I usually buy 2 big rolls of this and 2 big rolls of the big roll that I bought it, and it lasts me about 2 weeks. So I'm spending, $100 every 2 weeks on bubble wrap. It's part of doing business.
Harley, we appreciate that always, guys. If you guys get packages, we love when you guys do unboxings. We appreciate it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Paul's advertising supplies all over the place this morning. He's an advocate. Tape king. Yeah, plus it does take up a lot of space. You're right, Connie. You're right.
It does. It does. It takes up a lot of space.
Thank you, Deb. Thank you, honey.
Not this time here, but the time before, my husband went and picked up I buy it from a local supplier. I've talked about this woman before. I could order it on Amazon, but there's a woman that owns a supply house that's local to me. Her prices are a little bit more, but I'm all about supporting, even though I pay a little bit more, I'm all about supporting her and her business. And she works so hard, and she's an older woman. So I'd rather give her the money than a big Amazon somebody out there. So I send my husband to her, and last time she gave me a nice discount, which was really nice. But so he brought the bubble wrap and left it out in my living room, great room area, and the kids got a hold of it.
Oh, God. They were playing Paul. Tell me they were playing Paul.
I should have videotaped it, but at the moment I was so angry that they would unravel the bubble wrap, and it was, they made a mess of it, and I was like a screaming Italian woman, like a lunatic. And those are the moments that I need to videotape, because I think that you guys would get such a kick out of that, right? Paul's is cellophane. Well, me too. Like anybody who gets packages from me, you see how I cellophane everything. I always have.
Yeah, June. Here's June.
When I received mine from Donna, it took me 30 minutes for me and my husband to unwrap it. There is no way anything she sends can get damaged. Laugh out loud. Well packaged. Thank you, June. Thank you so much. Yeah,
that was probably the tea set.
I know, right? I use a lot of, so I mean, not to show off Paul. I know that he is so proud of his cellophane roll thing that he has. I would never ever want to show him up or show him off, but Paul, feast your eyes on this.
Oh. Ooh.
Paul, I'm not saying anything, Paul. Paul, I'm not saying anything. I love you, little.
No, Paul, it's all about the size with us. No, you say it all the time.
I love your little one. Your little one is so cute. I think your little one is adorable. It really is. It's really, really cute. I love it. But.
Oh, no. Shh. Courtney's here. Shh. Courtney's here.
Courtney, we're just talking about big ones and little ones today. Don't worry. Just plug your ears for a minute if you want to. But Paul, seriously, like, can we talk for a minute? Can we talk? Like, whenever I see you show your little one to everybody, I'm like, oh, it's so cute. It's so cute, your little one. It's adorable. I love your little one. This is mine. So, just saying, I don't want to, like, cause any problems or anything, but no. Yeah, I have a big one. Now I'm just going to get some balls and I'll be good to go. So is he watching? I know he may have turned us off by now, but he's really upset. When people bring up cellophane, he gets really, really upset. So I don't know. I have no idea. But anyways, we've been on for an hour and 35 minutes. So it's supposed to be an hour talk show.
Yes, he's watching, Courtney. He's here.
He's not saying anything. Men with little ones always say size doesn't matter. I mean, it's not the size, it's how you use it. It's true. Oh my God. So there's all my shipping tips. My big one, my bags, my tape, my contractor bags, all of it. Donatella has a huge one. Yeah. Not really, though. I mean, if you really, really knew me, like, I'm not like that. I'm really not. But I do need to get some balls. I really do need to get some balls. But not your balls, Tate. I wouldn't want your balls.
Ken Ward. Oh, by the way, did you see Ken Ward? I put him on the video last night. He wrapped his head in shrink wrap, and he put a caption under it, something to the effect of, "This is how Paul left me," or something like that. It was hysterical.
No.
I was like, oh my God. Poor Paul, he's getting such a bad rap after he wrapped those figures in the cellophane. When's the next auction? 3 p.m. Reselling Addicts. Are you auction addicts now too? 3 p.m. back on this channel. And then are you doing 10 or 11 tonight?
I don't know. I think I'm going to start doing 10. I mean, the 11:11 is kind of late. I loved the idea, and I did it kind of in memory of my son, the 11:11s, and everybody knows about the 11s, but I'm going to go back to doing.
Well, we're on at 11:11, so what's the difference, right? So, yeah. I mean, at 11:11, we acknowledge.
Are you going to come on with me tonight? Yeah? Okay.
I've been trying.
I mean, just, try. If you're too tired, I mean, T, you were up late last night. You're going to do 3 o'clock this afternoon and then back on again. You should take Sunday nights off. I mean, honestly. I mean, or even just come on maybe for an hour or two. But, to stay up late like that, how it's. That's why I did all my shipping yesterday, because from Friday night's auction, I did almost everybody that paid, I got shipped out yesterday, and they're all ready to go, because between my 2 auctions on Sunday, then I end up with 60 packages going out on Monday and Tuesday. And Dolores and I shipped 2 solid days from no breaks, literally from 9 in the morning until 6 at night, between invoicing and shipping. It's a lot. I'm not complaining. I'm so grateful for all of you.
Oh, yeah,
love you all so much. I'm not complaining. I am so grateful for the support and the love that all of you show me, but it's a lot. It's a lot to get all that many packages. That's why I was going to try to do all my shipments maybe once a week, like Dolly's doing. When she said that live, she's like, all my packages will go out on Friday, and because now she's charging shipping, and she's like, if I can combine orders and save you money on the shipping, she said, So
Is he hysterical or what?
that is hysterical.
Oh my God. Poor Paul. He's really getting beat up over
Oh, who cares? It's so funny. So I can't do that. I can't wait once a week and get all my shipping out. I can't.
No, it's
I
too
have to do
much.
it. I have to do it the next day after the auction, unless I'm emptying a storage unit or whatever, and I'll let you guys know. I do an auction. You're going to get billed the next day. If you pay before 2 o'clock, it will go out the next day. If you pay after 2 o'clock, it's not going out until the following day, so that I can print out the the hack and slips.
Paul. Okay.
I just released a bread and butter video. If anybody is interested, you guys. For anybody who's new here, Bolo Buddies is a good friend of ours, and she releases great videos on what to look for. Be on the lookout. BOLO. So I think there's a couple of new people in the chat. I'm not sure. How many people do you have in the chat?
50.
50? Ooh, that's a nice crowd for a Sunday morning.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Connie says she saw that, Courtney, and she will be watching it. It is a wealth of information. And look at, Robin just put those initials in. I'm not going to say it because you know what she does? She videotapes. She videotapes me, and she's putting together like a blooper. Or whatever she's up to no good. And Treasure Hustlers, thanks for being here, ladies.
Thank you, guys.
You guys are
guys up early for California. Wow. Vegas. No, California. Vegas?
Yeah. Thanks for being here, guys. I love when you guys are in the chat. You're so much fun. As a matter of fact, I would love for you to get in touch with me somehow. I'd love to have you on my channel just for a girl chit chat. I have stories about dumpster diving too. I used to dumpster dive so long time ago. So I'd love to share my stories. We can share.
You can't dumpster dive anymore too much here. They lock everything, or very rare you find one that's opened.
Yeah.
Once in a blue moon. And the cameras now. The cameras are all over the place. Even my son we tried to get to one behind a 7-Eleven one night. And he's like, Ma, the cameras.
Yeah. I know. I love Bolo Buddies too. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna really try hard to list some stuff on eBay just so that I can be back on Bolo Buddies.
Probably can't be trusted.
I want to be back on Bolo Buddies. I love hanging out with my girl, but I don't have anything to feature because I haven't listed on eBay. So
California. I should know that, Sarah. I should absolutely know that, especially because I have relatives there.
It's illegal to dumpster dive here. It's a big fine and jail time. What?
Yeah, it probably is here too. It probably is here too. Where are you, Hot Miss?
Really?
I'm sure it is here too. Oh, it's Jackie this morning. Good morning, Jackie.
We're always used to Sarah.
I know.
Jackie,
Thank you, Jackie.
My Facebook has been hacked. I don't even know how to have you get in touch with me, but I would love for you girls to get in touch with me. I think my business page is still working. I don't know. I was gonna put my phone number on my on my YouTube page. Do you think that's silly?
I think it is. You know what? You have almost 2,300 subscribers now, and it's all right to share with some people, but I wouldn't put it publicly out there to 2,300 people and growing. You know, my opinion. Sorry.
I know, but I want people to be able to get in touch with me.
That's true, Jonathan. That's true. I agree.
Don't do it. You'll get so many spanners. Treasure Hustler says, no. Should I just maybe get a business phone? I was just gonna say that, Jennifer. Get a burner phone. Like I think I can get like $20 a month. I can get a phone number like at Metro PCS and just consider that as a business expense and just have that phone number. I don't know like what the minutes are or anything. Get the app. Don't do that. Get the app. So I don't know any Google number. Okay, Robin, we're going to have a business meeting this afternoon. You're going to have to teach me how to get a Google number. Get the app. It's free. Jackie says, I don't know anything. You can go to Google and they make you an alternative phone number and it goes straight to your phone. That's what I need. Texas Sparkle. Robin, can you help
Yeah,
me?
but I have a question with that. If you do that, do you know if the number they're ringing your real number or the Google number? Does it come up that you know if it's coming from the Google number or your real phone number? I'd be curious to know that if you're having both numbers routed to your cell phone,
I hate
right?
Google numbers, Treasure Hustler says. Oh gosh, why? It tells you, yes, Robin says. The
Oh,
Google,
it does? Okay.
yes, you will know, Rachel says. I answer every call anyway, so
Well,
I
I've had the same number for like 22 years, and being in mortgage and being a salesperson, I've always had to keep the same number. I mean, I still get customers call me for a mortgage, so like I can't get rid of my number.
yeah. Usually it's the Marriott calling me, offering me a free vacation. If I buy 3 days, they'll give me 3 days free anywhere in the
Well,
continent.
lately it's usually my expired car warranty.
Oh yeah, I was in the car. I was in the car with Dolores, and I got a what's scary is they know my name, and I was in the car with my husband, and I was about to do it again, and my husband's like, don't do that. That person's like trying to earn a living. My husband's like such a straight arrow. It's unbelievable. He's like, don't do that. That person's trying to earn a living. Just say no thank you if you're not interested, and hang up. I'm like, really, Ricky? Like, where's your sense of humor? So I got a call, and they said Donatella Bottolino. I said, speaking. They said, hey, this is so and so. And I said, hi, how can I help you? Well, I'm calling you from the solar panel company, blah, 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 blah. And we have this amazing deal for you. And I'm like, you do? And they're like, yes, we can provide solar panels for you, interest free, blah, 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 blah. I said, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I've been thinking about trying to save some money on my electric bill. Will this save money on my electric bill? Yes, it will. Blah, 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 blah. Now, let me just ask you one quick question. Are you a homeowner? I said, well, kind of. And she's like, kind of. And I said, well, I live with this guy and he tells me that I'm a homeowner. Like he says that I own the house, but I really can only use one room in the house and I'm not really allowed out of into any other part of the house. I just stay in one room. Just, this is this is my room. I'm not
Oh my God, you're
in
crazy.
this room all the time. So I can't like use any other part of the house. I can only like stay in one room. So I wasn't lying. And Dolores is like, oh God, Donna, what are you doing? So, and I had them on the Bluetooth in the car. And she's like, okay, thank you very much. And she hung up on me.
I agree, Jonathan. I love to as well. Absolutely. I do it all the time.
What do you do? Oh, loves messing with the scammers. I mean, I think I'm on the deed of the house. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not allowed out of this room. My husband says it, my kids say it. Whenever things spill out of this room out into the main room, they tell me that my business threw up in the house again. So it's like I have to stay in this room. I'm not allowed out. Period. I wasn't lying. It's the truth. It's the way it is. What about a Skype plan? What about a Skype plan? To get calls through Skype? Can you get and you can get those on your phone?
Well, isn't that the same thing as FaceTime?
Hmm. I don't know.
Oh,
She
it's early.
says no, it's early. Robin's gathering her information. She's like a squirrel. She's like a squirrel out there getting all her nuts. and getting them all together. And she groups them all together, all her nuts, and then she's like full of information. Why not attach a letter to the bird's nest? Like, right? Don't you wish we lived in simpler times? How can you lose something if it's all in that room? All right, Jill. Okay. You know what, Jill? That's enough.
Your time out, Jill.
All right. That's enough out of you. That's enough out of you. I have no idea. That's the problem. I don't know how it happened. If I knew how it happened, then I would go right to it. It's like losing your keys. And my husband will follow me around the house. Do you remember? Like, have you seen my keys? Yeah. Have you seen my keys? My husband will be like, well, do you remember where you put them down? No. If I remembered where I put them down, I'd know where they were. Well, where was the last place you were at? In the car. And I came in the house. Well, where did you walk to when you came to the house? I'm like, stop asking me all these questions. Forget it. Don't help me find my keys. I'll find them on my own. Right? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's like, if I knew it's supposed to be here, if I knew where it was, I'm still looking for it. It's got to be somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know what I did with it. Anyways.
All right, we got to get our day going. But thank you, guys. It's been a fun morning. We had a good morning this morning. Thank you. We covered a lot. We talked about a lot. Definitely. Hot Mess Thrifted, did you even know what a payphone was? She said, we found a payphone at the History Museum. I thought it was a prop, but it was really working payphone.
Oh, probably those ones that they came out when we were young. Remember the big boxes that came with the strap that you carried around on your shoulder, and it was like a big, huge box, and it had the phone on top of it. Do you remember those?
I do. Jackie boosted her keys in the ignition.
You were like really in if you had one of those. People used to carry those around at like the nightclubs.
I know.
It was crazy. Hey, that's one good mermaid.
No, hey, that's a good one, mermaid. That's what she said. No. All right, guys. All right, so 3:00, we're back on here for an auction. We're going to get our stuff together and yeah. All right, everyone. Have a great day. Thanks for spending the morning with us.
Thanks.
More time than usual, but we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Donna looks like she's going to fall asleep right there.
Who?
You.
Oh, no. I was reading something.